What's up, guys? It's your boy Spider Productions here, and today, may the 4th be with you. It is Star Wars Day, and I want to take the opportunity to celebrate Star Wars Day with you guys by watching the Obi-Wan Kenobi official trailer that has just dropped a couple hours ago. I was asleep when this trailer dropped, and I also have a couple other things we need to do today. The Moon Knight official trailer, or Moon Knight final episode, also dropped today. I would have done it like how I typically do it, where I would just watch it right away. But Tesher is going to be coming over later today to watch it with me. The guy that you guys saw me start this series with is the guy I'm going to finish this series with. So he'll be coming over in a couple hours, and we will be watching this together, watching the final episode. But in the meantime, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So this has been the most anticipated Star Wars show of this year, other than Boba Fett for me. Boba Fett was also a really good series, even though I will say it had a lot of work to do as far as like making Boba Fett an interesting character. I will say that the one thing that the show did for me was make me appreciate Boba Fett more than I did. Because at first I really didn't. I didn't understand why everybody liked him so much, other than the fact he had cool armor. That was it. That was literally the only reason people liked him. And then all of a sudden, he got put into the prequels and then put into Clone Wars, which is actually when I started liking him. And then he finally got his own show, and I think the show, even though it had its issues, still made me more of a Boba Fett fan than I was before. So, with this show, it needs no introduction. I love Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's not my favorite character out of all of Star Wars. He's my second favorite character, actually. Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader is my favorite character of all of Star Wars. So, Obi-Wan, seeing a TV show about him is obviously going to be great. But seeing a TV show with both him and my boy, Anakin, both of them together, will also be great. So, I am definitely excited to see how this show is going to portray both of them. We have not seen, obviously, Ian McGregor or Hayden Christensen since 2000, I want to say 5, when Revenge of the Sith came out. And obviously we had the Clone Wars, two versions of the Clone Wars, the micro series 2D version, and the one that came out in 2008, the theatrical release, which jump-started the series. That show is definitely the one that caught a lot more people's attention and obviously made the prequel series a lot better than some people perceived it at first. So, with that in mind, and with that history out there, I'm wondering how this show is definitely going to tie some things into the Clone Wars, tie some things into Revenge of the Sith, tie some things in moving forward to New Hope. I'm curious all we're going to see. Now, obviously from the last trailer, we saw that Obi-Wan is hiding out on Tatooine, watching over Luke, obviously. And it seems like Inquisitors have found their way to Tatooine. Somehow, I guess they found Obi-Wan, or found a sense, like a trail for him to follow. And Obi-Wan leaves Tatooine, I assume, to throw them off the trail or to have them follow him off-world so they don't go look for Luke. And he goes off-world, and these other Inquisitors follow him. Now, the Inquisitors that we did see were the Grand Inquisitor, and we saw I think the fifth brother. I think that's what one of the Inquisitors from Rebels. We saw them both from Rebels. I will say I did not like the look of these versions, of these humanoid versions of the characters. Now, obviously, because they're humanoid, because they're live action, that's really the reason. But I will say it's kind of lowered my not anticipation to see them, but they've lowered my, I guess, fear, because they're not as scary in live action. In animation, they're terrifying, but in live action, not so much. So, I'll be curious to see how we see the Grand Inquisitor and how we see the fifth brother in this trailer, but I'm more excited to see Obi-Wan and Vader together, or just separately. I'm more interested in seeing the both of them. So, without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's see what this trailer gave us for Star Wars Day. So, let's check it out.
Coming.
Grand Inquisitor,
Stay
his
hidden,
brother.
or we will not survive. us alone. When the time comes, he must be trained. Like you trained his father?
Yeah, because Uncle Owen didn't really like Obi-Wan.
He's gone.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places. I want every lowlife and bounty
From Revenge of the
hunter
Sith.
to squeeze him.
Oh, all the bounty hunters are going to be after him too?
You can't run, Obi-Wan!
Whoa! Who was that?
You can't escape him!
Let me see him! Ah! Ah! Cool, it was a red one this time. God damn it, I wanted to see him! I wanted to see Vader, man. Damn it. Y'all played me again. At least we saw, like, him being reassembled. We saw that. Oh my goodness. Alright, guys. So, let me replay this. So, they were playing, I forgot which theme this is, but they were playing na 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 na. I guess you could say that was Duel of the Fates. But they're playing it in a different tune. Which planet are they on? That's my question. Obviously, this is Tatooine. Okay, so we see the Grand Inquisitor. We see the fifth brother. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Them being humanoid has definitely not made them terrifying. Like, I don't find these two threatening at all to me. It's mainly because they're humanoid, and it's mainly because it's live action. Because it's one of those things where you make a character in live action, and you make a character in animation, and then you bring that character to life. In some ways, you can do it if the character is humanoid enough. But the two of those characters were aliens. Doing this makes them look really humanoid, and it just doesn't look right. I don't know. It just... I'm not going to complain too much, because as long as the characters are portrayed the same from Rebels, then I will not have a problem with it. But I will say they're definitely not as threatening as they were. Now, this girl here, I don't know who she is. I'm assuming she's probably an Inquisitor created for the show. But we've seen literally a lot of her, like, in this. And it's kind of made me worried that the show... Because I know a lot of people have said that the show might low-key focus on her the most, even though this is an Obi-Wan show. So it should focus on him the most. But they're saying she might be the main antagonist, and not these two. Because obviously these two don't die. Like, we know that he dies in Rebels. And we know that, I think he dies in Rebels as well. Yeah, because Darth Maul kills him. So we know that they both die in Rebels. But her, I assume she's going to be the main antagonist. So I'm hoping they don't make her the main character. Like, I feel like Star Wars sometimes does the cop-outs. I just really hope they don't do that for this. Because this is a show everybody wants to see. And like I said, even though Boba Fett was a decent show, it was, in a sense, a cop-out because there were episodes where it didn't even focus on Boba Fett. It mainly focused on The Mandalorian. Like, Episode 5 focused on The Mandalorian coming back. Episode 6 focused on seeing Ahsoka, Luke, Grogu, Mando, Cobb Vanth, and Cad Bane. Then we only saw Boba Fett like one time throughout that entire episode. And then in the final episode, it was focused on Boba again. But yeah, I just feel like there was 2 episodes that weren't focused on Boba, which should have been. But it felt like it was just season 3 of Mandalorian just thrown in there. But yeah. So I hope that the show isn't focused on her the most, because again, it's not about her. If they wanted to if they wanted to focus on her the most, give her her own show. But it's not about her; it's about Obi-Wan. So I'm hoping they don't do that, because I've heard rumors that they might do that.
Stay hidden, or we will not survive.
Now, I don't know if the woman who used to play Aunt Beru from Revenge of the Sith in Attack of the Clones is going to be in this as well, but we do know that the actor who plays Owen Lars in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith is here. And they had a conversation with Obi-Wan, which was nice.
Leave us alone.
Yeah, here. So they're talking about, he kind of sounds like Owen Lars in this also, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he's telling Obi-Wan to leave them alone. Because obviously, if you guys know, in New Hope, Owen Lars would talk about, when Luke would ask about his dad, or ask about, like, you know, his past and all this other stuff, he would not want to talk about it and not want to bring it up. And Owen was afraid that Luke was going to turn out like his dad. And honestly, yeah, like, they're having this conversation where, you know, when the boy is ready, he needs to be trained. Like, he needs to be trained and he needs to be ready to face off against my guy here. My guy. So he's basically saying, like, dude, when the time comes, which I believe they said this takes place 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. So this would be maybe 5 or 6 years or so before New Hope starts. Maybe another 5-10 years before New Hope starts. I don't think 10 years, but like maybe 5 or 8 years before New Hope starts. But yeah, like they're having that conversation, like, you know, when the boy is ready, he needs to be trained. He's like, oh, yeah, like you trained his dad, and look how that turned out. You had to kill him. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing a repeat.
Oh, when the time comes, he must be trained. Like you trained his father?
So I'm assuming Obi-Wan told him about what happened, because Owen Lars never really knew. Obi-Wan never told him in episode 3. He just gave the baby to them, and then they just took care of him. So I guess at some point between that time period, he's told them what happened to Anakin. And from Obi-Wan's perspective, at least right now, I would say Obi-Wan thinks Anakin is dead, I'm assuming. He doesn't know that Anakin is Darth Vader yet. I'm assuming he'll find out in the show. So.
You still want Kenobi. He's gone.
Oh, cool. Those escape pods. I've never seen them before, but it reminds me, if you guys have played Jedi Fallen Order, which I have on the channel, it reminds me of when Cal and what's her name? Cal and Seer had to use escape pods to crash land into Fortress Inquisitoris, which is this place, to be able to break in and steal the holocron. So it reminds me of that part of the game towards the end, which is funny because Darth Vader was in that as well.
We're looking in the wrong places.
Cool. That's a cool shot. Okay, obviously only 6 episodes. This is cool. We're seeing a good episode 3 shot of him. That's awesome. I'm assuming that's probably an old promo picture of Ian McGregor back then when he was doing episode 3, or maybe that's a picture of him now that they just remade him to look like that.
I want every lowlife and bounty hunter.
What bounty hunter was that? But yeah, apparently, so the Empire hired bounty hunters to go after Obi-Wan, which is pretty cool. Yeah, which bounty hunter is this? I don't recognize this bounty hunter. I recognize the droid. I can't remember the name of the droid, but the droid looks familiar. It's just, I don't know if this is a specific bounty hunter. But yeah, all the bounty hunters are going to be going after him. And then you see Obi-Wan use a blaster a large majority of this trailer, because he can't reveal that he's a Jedi. He doesn't want to. Because Jedi are basically extinct at this point. Okay, was that one of the brothers from Dathomir? It looks like it. It looks like one of the members of Dathomir. One of the Knight brothers. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that is the case. That's awesome. Dude, aren't these the shock troopers from Jedi Fallen Order? They're dressed just like them. Those guys with the blasters, not the ones with the separatist guard gaffy sticks, not those electric baton sticks. But these two look just like shock troopers. I believe that's what they were called, shock troopers from Jedi Fallen Order. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure that's who they are, because they're dressed just like them from Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, I like that. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty tight. Seeing her spin that lightsaber around. That was pretty tight. I hope to God. Well, they're gonna do it, but I hope not. Like, well, yeah, they did it in the last trailer. Never mind. Because I was about to say the one thing I do not like about these Inquisitor lightsabers is that the spin around. Like, you could just hold the lightsaber and it spins around. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. What was even more ridiculous is that these idiots use that fucking lightsaber to fly. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. I hope they don't do that in the show. If they make these dudes fly, I will be done with this series. Like, I will be done with these Inquisitors, dude. These Inquisitors. But it was pretty cool seeing her spin that lightsaber around. That's pretty cool. Now, who is this guy? I've seen this actor before. He's in Eternals. He played one of the guy who could shoot those blasters in Eternals. And it looks like he's dressed up in like Jedi robes. So is he like another Jedi that we don't know about? Because he looks like he's dressed up like in Jedi attire. So I'm wondering if he's like another Jedi we don't know of. Maybe. But yeah, he seems like he's another Jedi that we don't fully know yet. I'm curious. Maybe. I really don't know who his character is supposed to be. I think they said his character was somebody, but I don't remember. Wait, what droid was that? What droid is this? Interesting. Never seen a droid like that before. Who is this? It's another Inquisitor? It looks like it's another Inquisitor. Dude, look at my guy. So it looks like we're gonna see Vader, Anakin, without the machines, and he's just gonna be floating in that tube he was doing in Rogue One. Rogue One was a phenomenal movie, and Anakin Vader was in that tube where he was like, I guess, like resting his body, keeping his body moisturized and liquefied and stuff like that to calm the burns he has, and then they're putting him back together. They're putting him in his suit. It looks awesome, dude. I can't wait to see Hayden Christensen back again as Darth Vader. Not even as Darth Vader, but I hope we get to see, since it's 6 episodes, I hope we get to see Anakin and Obi-Wan in a flashback or something together, and in their Clone Wars attire. Oh, that would be amazing. Y'all playing with my emotions. I want to see him. Where's Obi-Wan here? It doesn't even look like he's on Fortress Inquisitoris. Maybe, but he looks like he's in a cargo ship. Yeah, and they used the red lightsaber this time because before they used the blue one. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, that was awesome. I love that trailer. We got a lot more. Not a lot, but enough. We got enough stuff to hold us over, and we got enough stuff from the trailer about what the show's going to be about. Obviously, it's about Obi-Wan protecting Luke from the Inquisitors that traveled to Tatooine. So he has to travel off-world to make them follow him. But in doing so, Vader now knows he's alive, and Vader's after him. And the Inquisitors are also after him, too. So that's going to be interesting. Man, that was amazing. I love that trailer. It wasn't like my overall amazing trailer. I think the teaser trailer did a better job of like teasing, obviously because that was his purpose. But this trailer wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this is amazing. I think some of the new shots we saw were awesome though. Like I love seeing a lot of the new shots. I love seeing a lot of the new sequences. But I think the teaser trailer would have been enough. That's just what I think. I think this trailer didn't need to come out, but obviously it came out for Star Wars Day. But I mean, the teaser trailer was enough to hype us up for this show. We didn't need to see anything else. I would say, because you know how movies and TV shows would do like 2 or 3 trailers to hype you up for the show. I think this show, the teaser trailer was enough for me. I think that really was the one that really sold me and really hyped me up. This did also hype me up, obviously, but I think it was kind of unnecessary for it to come out because the teaser trailer did such a great job that this trailer, it didn't need to come out, in my opinion. But I still loved it. Don't get me wrong. I thought this was a fantastic trailer. I love seeing all the newer stuff. I love seeing all the new dialogue, and I love seeing my boy getting put together. I thought that was awesome. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to Obi-Wan Kenobi, the official trailer from Disney Plus on May 4th. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to this trailer, let me know in the comments down below what your guys' opinions and thoughts about this show is going to be. Hopefully you guys will tune in with me when we start watching this together. This comes out May 27th, and they said the first 2 episodes are going to be dropping at the same time. So, since the first 2 episodes are going to be dropping, it's May 27th. So that's going to be 2 weeks after I end class, because my last week of class is next week. So on the 27th, that's a Friday. So I'm going to try to have some friends come over and we can watch it together. So hopefully we can do that. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this trailer. If you guys did, let me know in the comments down below what your guys' thoughts and opinions on the show and the trailer will be. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Hit the subscribe button to be part of the community, and hit bell notifications so you guys know when I shall post next. And we will see you guys next time. May the 4th be with you.